I'm talking to you about Prodigy. It is a free math gaming account that you can use for assignments, you can use for assessments. So I'm just going to do a quick how-to video on how to use Prodigy. If you don't have an account, they are all free. So you can get an account, your students can get an account. It's all free. So you can click on get your free account and it will walk you through on how to sign up for your account. I have a Google account already, and that was what I used to sign up. The staff and students in my school district, everybody has a Google account, so it makes it really easy to do that when your students are signing up and when you're signing up. Now, I already have an account, so I'm just going to log in with Google. And again, I like to use websites that have that feature so that way it's easy for me to log in and it's easy for my students to log in. Now, once you get into it, it's going to give you all this different information here, how to print parent letters, how to it shows you what the game looks like, how often your students should play. It gives you a lot of information, which is really helpful. Now, I already have a classroom, and I'll walk you into that in just a second. But in case you don't know how to create a new class, very easy. You click on Create New Class, type in your class name, select the grade for your class, and they have 1st through 8th grade, which is awesome. Wide selection. Even better, again, if you have that Google account and you have a Google Classroom, which is really easy to set up, you can just import it straight from your classroom. So I'm going to click on my school account again. And these are all the different Google Classrooms that I have right now. I need to go in and kind of clean them up. But all you'd have to do is click on the classes that you'd want and then click continue, and it will automatically sync those in for you. Now I'm going to go ahead and click on my classroom that I already have set up, and it shows you where your students are ranking in your classroom. It shows you the placement test results. So it shows me that I've got 16 students at grade 4. I've got a couple students in grade 5, a couple students in 3rd grade, and then a couple that are kind of across the board here. Now, when you click on reports, there is tons of data for you to use in your PLCs, just to have for yourself, to have for parents, to have for students. And it's just really, really helpful. So when I look at my progress report here, I can see where my students are at in each standard. We've got a couple students here. I can see exactly where and who needs help. And then it gives you a detailed breakdown about where students are at in grade 4, where students are at in grade 5, if they're even there. Courtney S., that's me, so I'm in grade 7. So it's showing me and my skills. And I'll get to that in just a second. But it gives you just a huge breakdown of everything that you are doing. And then it also shows you when you do assignments, it'll show you the detailed assignments. So let me go back into a past assignment here, if it will. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So I can click on View Report, and I can see how my students were doing on that particular assignment there, which is pretty cool. So this student right here obviously is doing great. Shows me what questions they're missing. So it's pretty awesome. And I'm going to go ahead and click on Planner, and I'm going to show you how to plan. So right now, Prodigy has everybody doing a placement test because you want to see where your students are right off the bat when they get started with this. So I've already got some assignments here posted, but I'm going to show you how to create a new assignment. So let's skip ahead here. Now, you're going to go ahead and click on Create, and then there's a bunch of different ways that you can have students work. So if you have them, you're working on a particular standard that week, you can click on Align to a Standard. And then continue. Now, the thing with this is you can only choose one standard. Students can't work on multiple standards. So to start off with, I know that we're going to be working on place value. So that's what my students are going to be working on. And I click on Next. Place value, give a name to your assignment. And then Next. And then you need to click on how many days they're going to be working on this. So we're going to be working on it throughout the week. So I'm going to have that. And then I click on Create. And then it gives you this really cool information right here where it says that based on your standard, it will take 50 minutes for students to complete the plan. So they need to work on it 10 minutes a day. You can also adjust the date range in case it's like, well, I want them to work on it longer. Or maybe you don't have that much time, which is pretty cool. The next thing, I guess I better do that real fast. So there we go. And then I can save and edit, and plan is updated. Now, the other thing that you can do is you can do a quiz. Now, on this particular thing, You can pick the standards that you use, which obviously I'm in California, so I use that one. You can choose the grade level. I'm in 4th grade. Then you can choose what you want them to work on. So I want them to work on addition with no regrouping to start off with. I also want them to work on, let's see, I can go place value because I know that's what we're going to be working on. And then I can click on all the different place value things that I want them to do. So once you select that, it's going to take you to the next thing. You could only have 50 questions for these particular assignments. But then if you look on here, you can adjust to how many questions you want them to practice each thing. And so that's what they'll have. So I can click on next, do my assignment, next, and then I choose my date range. And I can work on that while they're doing this assessment, while they're doing standards practice. So when they log into Prodigy, for the week of September 2nd through the 6th, every time that they log on, they're going to be asked between these two things. That's what they're going to be working on every time they get on Prodigy. And while they're working on it, you can view their report, you can delete the assignment. There's a lot of things that you can do there. I like to use Prodigy for assessments sometimes. I like to use them instead of doing a worksheet, we do Prodigy. And it's really big buy-in for the kids. They get really excited when I say, okay, we're going to do Prodigy, because they think they're playing a game when really they're practicing the standard. They also get really excited when you join in and play. So one of the students on here is Courtney S., and that's me. And so they like to battle me and they get excited when they beat me, because some of the kids are like at level 50 and I'm at level 27. So they get really excited when they get to beat me and when we get to battle. So this is a really quick and easy tutorial on how to use Prodigy. Again, high student engagement, student buy-in, and they're practicing their math standards. So I hope you enjoy and I hope you use it.